This is going to be a general reading. So what's happening right now is that going through a renewal, you're renewing your voice, the essence of your personal power, and you're taking a slowdown, a pause right now, just to get yourself back on track. You have pure intentions rooted in love when it comes to this sacred pause, and you're gonna start having new ideas and inspiration rooted within your personal power. So don't wander off too far because you have good things that are coming. Let's see. Practice trust, having faith in other people to help you with things that you don't know anything about. Pretend like you know everything. If you are a know-it-all going through a renewal right now, you really have to humble yourself when it comes to your intelligence. Real person within your intelligence. How about that? Because intelligence, it tends to make us sound robotic most of the time. So we have to remember to go back to basics, go back to square one. See, we need to communicate like a real person, but also communicate the fact that we know what we're talking about, or we are knowledgeable about the situation, or whatever the case may be. I know that in the past that I've come off like that, so I'm telling you by experience. Sound like a real person whenever you're giving knowledge, and whenever you give knowledge, you can't give away too much, or else the people will label you as that. If you are neurodivergent, you think, well, I'm just doing something that's going to benefit all of us. You are correct. You are. But there's a difference in between giving someone all the answers and having them figure it out. A lot of people want to figure it out. We like having all the answers because that makes us feel safe, right? For people who are not in that mindset, it's not going to register the same. To keep that in mind. What you value in knowledge, somebody else may not really give a shit. And that's what I mean by, like, don't wander too far off when it comes to your voice. Because if you stray away too far from being grounded, then you're gonna sound like you're not from here. And then eventually you'll get outcasted. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's actually needed. But if you are in this place right now where you're actually content, you just can't wander too far off the path that you're on. Keep it to a minimum. Just keep it to a minimum. Because if someone doesn't acknowledge or like think of anything that I say is of value, why would I keep talking? And even some people might say that right now. Who are you? I'm like, well, I'm me and I'm you. I don't know what to tell you. All I did was show up here, and so did you. Someone gave birth to us, and now I'm trying to figure out what I do with the rest of my time here, just like. But a lot of people don't think like that. That's why I give a lot of people grace, because I know that they don't really think like that. And it's not anything that we should be sad about or look down on anyone about. It's just people can't see past their own problems, so they're blind to other ideals of what life could be like or what life is, living in their own reality just like you are. So it doesn't matter what type of knowledge you actually give them. They're not gonna resonate with you. And that's okay. They're not supposed to. Because your path is not theirs. Don't wander too far off. Make sure that you take a pause whenever you need to. Practice your voice and the essence of your personal power during your time of renewal. And just make sure that with every action, your intentions are pure. And yeah, you have a lot of potential and new ideas. So keep it up.